once again, and I will learn to fight again. And I will be the best the earth deserves to offer. Here we go once again, till the day we go. We're going to fight for right to live. Hello, 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 hello. Let me just do something here, guys. Yay. Alright, we are here. Second screen, please. Yeah. Alright, give me some time here. Give me a moment. Before I can... Hell yeah. I think I know what I gotta do now. So... Welcome everybody to some more Amnesia, the Dark Descent. It is... Lobo King is here. Or Lobo, for short. Oh my god, dude. I had... That... I was... So... For those of you who don't know, Injustice 2, there was a tournament last night on television, and that tournament was like the finals. Oh, I didn't see the 1 minute melee, but I'll get to watching that soon, probably after this. So I forgot that I wanted to play Little Nightmares today because the DLC came out, but I told you guys that I would continue playing this. So what I'm going to do is I'll play this, and possibly tomorrow around 6 o'clock I'll play Little Nightmares, and then I'll go straight to Amnesia again. So that way we'll have two videos out that same night. And I don't want to lag behind on what was happening. I'm already a day behind from the Little Nightmares DLC. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started, because I am a bit aggravated at this point. We'll start right here so we don't waste any freaking like I'm so looking forward to seeing the DLC. Alright, so now if I remember correctly, should I start here? I mean, it's not necessary. Yeah, you know what? I'll start like a little bit ahead. I'll start right here. Screw it. So I'm actually looking forward to this. I feel sick, so that's why I feel stuffy. I might sound stuffy because I somehow just woke up sick. Like, I don't know how, but I just did. Like, last night was just, I don't know what happened last night, but I came upon the sickness, and it sucks. Oh yeah, so this is when I was chased by this douchebag.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Yeah, there's new DLC for Injustice 2. Of course I saw it. I was watching the tournament when it happened. My God. That last guest character, like
There's something else. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
like I saw the DLC. I saw the like oh my God, that last character was so freaking unexpected. God, yeah, freaking, you're gonna be surprised on who they show. Good God, like I did not expect that. That was like way past my head. But now, yeah, we know what to do here. No, it's not this. Alright, so
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another.
yeah, of course there's a trailer.
Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do?
Just
Alexander
go on
said it
YouTube
had
and
to be done.
Just go on.
He is saving my life.
Justice 2 Fighter
I don't
Pack
have the luxury
3.
of argument.
Go in Justice 2 Fighter Pack 3, and you'll know you'll know who it is, who the last 3 characters are.
Just like Regent's Park.
What about Regent's Park? Wait, did you mention that before? I don't know. Alright, so if I remember correctly,
Daddy, good to see you. What lever? Oh, that lever. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe it's a puzzle room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it. Me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really fine. None other than Johann Heyer. You never heard of Johann Heyer? My God. His brother is the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten?
get up! How did I not hear this?
I was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong? I found a window evidence. One which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithrais? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation. The walls. Not many walls are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, when used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it.
That girl is Enchantress.
Fire was afraid and dared to proceed that I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of halls. But unlike every other finder since the fall of his slavery, he was able to unshackle the heart you and I connected with the halls. He used them and was able to travel far and wide beyond the world itself. I've done all that I can to escape this prison. Now, I use all my strength merely to stay alive.
Oh, well, Hellboy's coming out next week, so that's also, and on top of that, excuse me. No, yeah, Hellboy's coming out next week. I gotta start playing some Injustice 2, man, because, like, I'm so hyped for this next DLC. It's just that I'm so... everyone is interested, and so am I, as to how they're gonna play out. Oh, and I think the reason why I'm not finding sanity potions is because I think sanity potions come out after the second or after the second game.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Good to see you. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Yeah, that's like based on his comic book. There's blood here. That does not bode well for me. Well, that's a mysterious hole if I've ever seen one. Very ominous what's coming out from down there. Yeah, I'm not going over here. That, nope. To the transept! Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Interesting. We got, God, what's those alchemy circles called? God, I'm so sick that I can't remember what they're called.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me, Orphan! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Look, Alexander, I'm not gonna tell you how to do your job, but like, what the hell is going on here, brother? Someone's sawing a person alive. Shit. Rapist's hand upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his body. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in him and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to breathe. His blood needs a vessel. Is that a piece of an orb? Oh god. Well, shit. Well, he's a rapist, so that's what he gets. Alright, so we need like some sort of rope to tie around this tie up this jar. And I'm guessing there's possibly 3 pieces of orbs. I'm gonna go upstairs. Let's go upstairs and figure out exactly what's going on. A spiral staircase. Look at Alexander. Oh, my sanity is low. Yeah. Oh, nothing. Oh, Alexander, you are... Oh, Jesus! Now I know that feeling of...
Help her! Find a way!
Who are you talking about? Like, I don't understand who you're talking about. If you're talking about Justine, then possibly, but... I can't do that yet. I'm not in that. Sure. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know that what I've become, I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan, perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I cannot return home now, I shall perish. Now we got the string. Tie that to the jar. We'll get back to you. There are quite a few things to be said about the torture chamber. I figured out that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a similar way of approach to dealing with the physical pain in the Tower of Anticipation. I cannot stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Excuse me. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain the victim while they're still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let their bodies settle. If you are whipping or cutting in the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae, and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful proper performance will the victim yield maximum effort? If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed it the amnesia drink and try again. Interesting. I wonder what, like, that concept of torture, is it like based on like how the medieval people do it? Like, did they get like people from prison to do that type for that note on how to torture people? That's pretty cool. That's a pretty interesting intake on it. My head is in a daze. I need to solve puzzles more quickly, because if I don't, oh Jesus. Stay together. Okay, so that's when I get the bucket of tar. Wait, did I get the bucket of tar? I don't. No, I didn't get the bucket of tar because this was I saved it before it.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Interesting. So we're gonna put him in the brazen bowl. Is that what's happening right now? We're gonna put him in the brazen bowl. Please tell me we're gonna put him in the brazen bowl. Oh no, not that one. Oh, that is not.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Yeah, he sounds like he's easily fooled. Alright, so, wait. You're so simple. Oh, wait, what? So now we got the orbs. Now we gotta do this, escape it. Why do we need blood? What reason is there for having blood? No, but I mean, proof isn't that they weren't bad? What proof is to show that they were bad? Or that they weren't? You know? It's a double-edged sword. It's a double kind of thinking. Like, you wouldn't know, so they take... And besides, Alexander's doing this because he's insane. Carefully cutting the man open made him think, this is how father must feel after about his craft. Being an artisan, relying on own skill to perform something so delicate, grants a certain form of pride. Oh, also, for those of you who are watching, I was playing Evil Within 2 earlier today, and I stumbled upon something interesting. I decided to share it.
You seem to have found all the all pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
I stumbled upon something interesting. Can you close the damn door? No, because after he performed the tasks, you just give it a minute here. But yeah, Daniel doesn't know because of the fact that he got hit with the amnesia. He drank the amnesia potion. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know that I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them to take their father's place. And they grow too old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Interesting. Agrippa channels Wire taunts me from the other side. I entrusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I cannot bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Weyer claims he tries the best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he can help. If he can guarantee success, I will happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release, to release Agrippa without killing him. Weyer told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, Vitae and Tamperton. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. I got 2 likes from that? Interesting. I didn't think I'd get 2 likes from that. I didn't think anyone would watch my videos. Then again, I gained like 2 more viewers, I believe. I got 28 viewers, and I think it was when you weren't here. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. People that know about who know Amnesia was here watching me play. It was funny. Let me see here. If I can find the internal gland from the large specimen, this choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents for the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted from, as usual, from an agonized human blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it still exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe that it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Krennic. Kark? I will have to adjust where with this, and as he will supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. I should probably give this to Agrippa because this is important. So let me see, what did you say? I don't know. Probably not. I should probably give this to Agrippa, but let me go ahead and get this out of the way in the choir. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away. Damn it, I wasn't fast enough. Well, considering we're in a choir, this must mean we're in some form of church. Oh God, here we go. Tinderbox! These tools of incision, these tools of torture. Ugh. Can I grab that? Can I? Thank you. Reach. After the man had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Okay, what exactly does that mean? Transmutation circle. Be gone! What the fuck?
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
Oh!
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Okay. No, it wouldn't be funny. Had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. We are definitely reaching the end of this game. I can feel it.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation.
Who are you to question
It
me?
used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your
possibly.
selfishness that is killing us both.
I'm guessing he's talking to me. This looks like I could die if I jump in. That is an Iron Maiden. For what reason is there an Iron Maiden? Oh, fucking Christ! I didn't even see that! Now I know why it's so good to have headphones on, to listen to the music. God! Fuck, man! Like, I didn't even hear that, but I didn't even see what happened. I'm guessing that was just blood splattering out, but god damn! The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip for just a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg. Pain on his head fell head slightly forward. It took him a while before he realized his eye had ruptured and began to leak. That was really good. Holy crap, man. I didn't even see, like, all I heard was like a yell, and I turned forward and I saw the spot, and I saw like blood splurting out. Just like a little bit, but God. My only chance was to run. I could not think. I didn't know where he would show up. He didn't give me one chance to look. He didn't give me a chance. All I had to do was run. Oh my god. Like, I would have expected a monster, like a grunt, to show up, like, as I was pressing through, but, like, freaking hell. Why are these things here anyways? Are they just, like, evil spawns of the orb? I'm just mad that they don't respawn. I'm kind of upset. Like, it'd make this game so much more challenging if they were to respawn. Cause then, like, what would you do? Cause now you gotta be more sparing of your stuff. You took your utility. Right there. Didn't notice that, did you? He is there. He is there, but I cannot see him. Get wrecked, son! Get wrecked! Should be easier. Should be possible. Can I break it with a bone? Or a rock? What reason is this poison gland? And here we are, the Brazen Bull. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull, or whatever it was called. That's what it's called. As he was forced to enter, only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. Shoot! I need a tinderbox. Oh, I gotta find that orb. I gotta go back to find that orb. Son of a biscuit. There's 6 pieces of the orbs.
The shadow. It's close now.
we got a poison gland. I gotta go back. Probably tell I'm trying to manage my oil, but I'm missing one more. So I went there, and I went here. The only possible way is to the far, is straight ahead. And I'll be able to just make my way forward. Finally progress through this hellish chamber. I'll be done. Right behind me, isn't it?
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
Oh.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
God, this sounds so uncomfortable right now. Jesus, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, God. This game is so good. Okay, we got the last of the orb. I don't have a tinderbox, so I think, excuse me. I think we need to get the blazing blue, the brazen bull. I can run from you. You suck. Ha 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 ha. I did. I'm sorry. Oh man. Like that was like that Iron Maiden was so unexpected. I didn't even get to read the what the thing said for the for this thing. Okay, so now we got all 6 pieces of the orbs. We gotta give this note to freaking Agrippa, telling him that his freaking pupil betrayed him. And we'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. We'll be on our way. I think I might have to end this episode. Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me?
Dad, good to see you. Incredible. You found Vire's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another world. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic Vire describes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Alright, so now we gotta... Three ingredients. Blood, the poison, and possibly that slab of meat. Let me see. Yup. Okay, so I got all of them. I think I got all of them. I got the poison, the slab of meat, and the blood. So what we're gonna do now is get some more oil, because I am running extremely low on oil. Ho, 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 ho. Like I'm running super low on oil. The Vide, the Tempter, and the Paralyzer. The Poison Gland will be the Paralyzer. The Vide, I assume, is the blood, and the Tempter is the slab of meat, but it might be reversed. I'm not entirely sure. Alright. We can't go into his lab yet. For what reason do we need not to go to his lab?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my faith is in your hands.
Don't I have all the ingredients though? What's this slab of meat for then? What's this slab of meat for then?
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you, but if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please. My fate is in your hands.
Alright, so how do I prepare the tonic now? Do I need to go back into that room? Is there something I missed in that room? Like, I'm not entirely sure.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no idea.
He says he can't prepare the tonic himself. That means I have all the pieces. Does that... Is there any way to... Wait a minute. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window in the widespread forest and decided, will this ever end? So I believe I have all three ingredients. How? What? No! How? I closed the door before he even clawed it. That's bullshit. Oh, it's part of the... okay, it was part of the story. Okay, Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read her after helping his father with his work. In his mind, he was like Strecherzad. As long as he kept telling the story, she would not die. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, so this was part of the story. Okay, so this was supposed to happen. Yo, that actually creeped me in. That actually spooked me.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Do you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work. And me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Well, looks like we got tricked, man. Like a boss. Picked up an iron ball, son. Is he going to die? No, it's a medium shot. Pan zoom in slow-mo means he's a mysterious hooded man watches from a distance. Take a second to look awesome. Time to go walk in slow motion so you still look awesome. God just saw. You would think that this grunt would be smart enough to take my items away. Well, anyways, that's all the time I have for today. We'll continue more tomorrow. And possibly I'll start at maybe 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock for the, actually, I might just have time. Nah, I'd rather do this in one playthrough. I plan on falling asleep early tonight, so that's all the time I got for today. We'll continue more tomorrow. We'll play some Little Nightmares tomorrow, or possibly 5:30, 6 o'clock, depends. And then right after, we'll continue with Amnesia. So, with that being said, until that next stream, guys, this is Lobo King, and I'll be seeing you. Peace out.